Hey man, what's good with y'all? Today we got how underground rappers stay underground. Now, I don't care what nobody says. I don't believe any human on earth wants to stay underground permanently. I mean, when you go mainstream, you get more streams, you get more money, you get to perform at a higher price. Like, there is no way if you go mainstream that wouldn't help your career as an artist, regardless of how you look at it. But let me quit out this yapping and let's get straight into the business. Now, to me, the main way somebody can stay underground is not changing up beats or trying any new sound. Now, me personally, I feel like one of the biggest reasons a lot of these underground dudes stay underground is because they find one sound and just overly stick to it. For example, Summers and Autumn, they still making the same plug and B music we heard whenever they got in the game. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I do not blame them. This is where I say the fans of the artist are keeping these dudes from getting any bigger, due to the fact anytime they drop an album or mixtape that doesn't have plug and B on it, the fans automatically start saying they want more plug and B and they gotta go back to their old plug and B sound. But regardless of whatever they drop, their fans are confused, because if they do drop a full 25 song album of plug and B, the fans are gonna say it's time to switch it up and try something new. So it's a lose-lose situation every time they drop. But I ain't gonna lie, this is where I would say you just got to do your own thing if you ever want to get at the underground, because every artist in the game, regardless of who you look at, has a portion of their fan base that wants them to go back to their old sound or stick with one sound, when in reality, if they just stick with one sound their whole career, they never gonna pop. And bruh, it's not even just the plug and B lane. I feel like a lot of these underground dudes just get too comfortable getting on the same beats with the same cadence with the same lyrics. Like, if you look at a dude like Jace, the reason he's had so much success is because you can't name something he can't do. This nigga done made rock songs, no auto-tune music, where he's just rapping, and then he can get in his auto-tune bag and make an angelic ass song. Like, we all know if it wasn't for the snitching allegations, bro would have been mainstream by now, no question. And the next thing that I feel like keeps a rapper underground is getting some form of allegations. Now, we all know every underground rapper's kryptonite is having some form of an allegation, and no major label is gonna want to put millions of dollars into an artist if they're known for talking to underage females or they giving their girlfriend a Chris Breezy special. Now, I just don't understand how it's this hard to be a normal civilian and just talk to girls your age. Like, I just don't see what's up with these rappers and their fascination of talking to 14 and 15-year-old girls, especially when you know you about to pop off and actually become a big artist. Like, me personally, if I had a chance to get millions of dollars, it would be no possibility in life that I would put that in jeopardy for a female that gotta go to Walmart and buy school supplies and has to get ready for the first day of school. Like, it's not ever happening. And bruh, it's not even just talking to minors. We've seen SSG Kobe lose his entire career in a matter of 2 days because he had some crazy allegations. And like I just said, we saw Jace lose the 556 remix and the video with Cole Bennett after the whole snitch thing happened. Like, we all know if those things didn't happen, these two dudes would be in a way different spot than they are right now. Not saying they aren't doing good for themselves, but they would be way bigger than they are today. And the next reason I feel like a lot of these underground dudes stay underground is because they be beefing with blog pages. Now, this by far has to be the dumbest thing you can do. Like, if you diss a blog page or any of these guys that talk about you for free and they basically just handing out free promo and they boost your career, you have to have the lowest IQ in history of IQ since IQ's been calculated. Like, bro, if you got a person that's offering you free promo and just shouting you out or just keeping your name in the mix regardless of what they saying, why ruin a good relationship? Like, we all know YouTubers and streamers can dictate popular opinion or just keep your name in the mix. And that's why I feel like as long as they aren't trying to tarnish your career or make people look at you any differently, why would you start any conflict with them? Especially if they doing all that for free. You literally don't have to do nothing but post. Like, it blows my mind when I see some of these dudes tell a media page to stop posting them. Like, me personally, I found out about this whole underground scene through YouTube videos and Instagram pages, which I feel like about 95% of the underground fan base can say the same thing. Like, nobody just randomly searched up Slay World and stumbled upon these dudes without seeing it from somewhere. 9 times out of 10 it was from a blog or some sort of page like that. So I feel like regardless of what goes down, you should always try to keep a good relationship with these dudes, because they showing off your music to people who may never heard of you. And the next reason I feel like a lot of these dudes stay underground is because they beef with artists instead of working together. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this is something that I actually like about the newer guys in the underground. You see all of these dudes work together and there's no egos involved. Like, if somebody passes somebody else, they just show love and they keep it moving. Now, clearly I'm not dumb. I know that these dudes have their situations or whatever the case may be, but I'm just saying it's way less than the prior underground before them. Them dudes was just beefing about nothing. And it's not even just that. If you've been in tune with the underground, you know what I'm talking about. Them dudes just beef about the dumbest things you can possibly fathom. But back to my point, it's clear as day this is something the fans want. Like, anytime we hear any of these dudes jump on a song, it's always the most streamed song on the project. And me personally, I don't see how a collab can affect your career negatively. Like, I just feel like if you work with somebody else and they pop off, then you gonna pop off with them, or vice versa. If you pop off, then you gonna put them on and y'all can continue to keep making music that people actually want to hear instead of trying to beef about some ego stuff. It's always dumb. But with all that being said, that's all I got for today's video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, all of that a good business. Y'all be easy, y'all stay safe, y'all stay out the way. I love y'all to death. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out, man. Peace.